What is going on, everybody? This is Kev the Barber with another classic. Now we're back with an RMF. It's been just a little bit of time, but I'm telling you guys I'm going to try and push out more of these videos. If you guys saw the last video, let me know what you guys think about it. I put a link up to it right here or somewhere like that. But anyway, we're going to get right into it since we haven't been doing this for some time. So first one we're going to talk about is Harry BBX. Okay, first thing I want to say, just a little nitpicky thing here. This whole entire picture right here is out of focus. You got this like newspaper focused back here, and if you want me really to critique something, you're gonna have to try put your best foot forward, so I don't have to talk about simple things like focusing. But what I can see here is that you're trying to keep this part dark, but you didn't do too well with that. You want to make sure you fade that out a bit. It looks like you just took this all the way up and tried to bald this out. I'm not sure, because it has that Walmart clipper look. Like you didn't go over the hair enough. You just went and did it as much, pretended like it was a professional clipper. But when it comes to Walmart clippers, by the way, I will be doing that challenge. I had to order the clippers because Walmart didn't have any, so expect that this week. But anyway, you want to make sure you're going over that. What you did do good with is you seem to have the concept down. Only thing I would improve is the nitpicky things like the line and making sure that whole entire thing is even. I'm giving this one probably like a 6. Next. Wow, this cut is amazing. See, look, this is one of those cuts you're not even sure if he used enhancements or not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he didn't. So on the last one, you can see that the guy was trying to leave the corners dark, and I said that you should have left it and made it look like, kind of mask it, don't make it look like a weight line. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is really great. This is amazing. This guy faded it amazingly and didn't leave a weight line or anything. It just looks natural. It just looks like, dang, that's a crisp line and this is a nice fade. So you don't even really recognize that he left it dark. You know what I'm saying? The whole entire fade is pretty neat. I can't say I have anything bad to say about it. A nitpicky thing would be this hair, but I'm sure that's just a cut hair or something. But anyway, I'm giving this one a 9.5. Amazing fade, bro. Camacho. On a lot of the RMFs, I say things like transition, because that's the thing that I focus on a lot. I'm sure when you took this picture, it's the first time you really step back like that. It's usually we're cutting hair, we're so close, and if we get really close to the hair like this, we can feel like, okay, we're fading it. But it's when we go all the way back out that we look at the whole big picture and we see that it's not transitional. There's a line right here, it's pretty light here, then this is all pretty much the same length. I understand you may want it to be dark, but just fade it. Leaving this much space here without even a fade here is just not a good idea. And you want to make sure you brush off your hair too. I'm giving this one like a 6 again too. Pretty good. I like this area right here. See, it's always tricky with spots like this. Let me know what you guys think about this. But for me, when it comes to these lines, I either I keep this, his hair's growing here, but I try and go back a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the barber feels about it. It's just an open question for the comments. What do you guys think about this? This fade is immaculate. This okay, now it's looking like he sprayed this on here. Like if you look here and here, I'm not sure, but it's what it kind of looks like. Slight tint, but I don't know. This fade is dope, amazingly done. It looks like he didn't touch the hair, so I can't really grade that, but it's pretty good. Giving this one probably like an 8. This is pretty dope. The fade is immaculate. I really like this fade. You know what you're doing, bro. I only see a piece of this hairline right here, but this is a really big part of a hairline I think that most people forget, me included. You can cut this line and it be fine, cut this line and do all that, but you gotta focus on that corner. Go over that like a few times. Of course, don't abrade the skin or anything, but make sure that you have that thing crisp. It takes an intentionality to do that, to make that crisp. When you see a barber who's done it, it's not like, oh dang, he has sharp clippers or sharp edges or whatever. He just spends time on the corner. You can do that too. Just spend time on the corner, focus on it. The way you focused on this amazing fade. But yeah, this is the best thing I can say. And this is another flash, but I'm like I said, it doesn't, as long as it doesn't mess up the haircut, I'm sure you can let it fly or whatever. But yeah, giving this one like a 9. Next. Pixelated picture, but it doesn't look like you did much of a fade here, buddy. I don't even know if you did this line because it's so pixelated. It's a really blurry thing. It's really hard for me to judge this. Can't really say much except do your lineup, I guess. I can't say anything about it. Let's give this like a 5 or 6 from what I can see. Wow, this is pretty neat. Not on all cuts, I'm not sure. Like when I see a separation here, I really am usually not sure about it, but this cut works with it. Like it still has a part here, and then the line is separate from the part. I really like it. The fade goes down kind of like in a shadow fade type thing. This line is pretty amazing, pretty amazing. I don't have anything really bad to say about this. Give this one a 9.5. Wow, this is dope. This is dope. You see that line? That joint crisp, like he just burnt the line off of that man's forehead, like, and it goes down and goes down here, cut here. Swag the barber indeed. That's amazing. Seems like he didn't brush off the hair here, but you know, amazing cut though. Like, and look at that. Wait, look at that. And okay, and when I've been talking to people about the cleanness of around the head, this is literally the definition of that. Like, look at these pics, man. Some of you guys sending in these photos are just amazing. This is a great cut. 9.5. Okay, I saw this. I remember seeing this when I was looking at it. First thing I thought was yet again the transition. It looks like you just nipped down here and then like using no guard and came up here. You know what I'm saying? Make this transitional. Like this still has some lightening to do without having to mess up this. Like this is faded well. This is faded well, but this isn't. This middle part is just too wide. You want to stretch out that transition just a tad bit to make it look better. It looks like my man's just whooping though. That is some. You see them waves? Bro, my entire life I wanted to get waves, never got them, and it wasn't until I got high tops that I knew it was the brushing, not the not the grease. But anyway, yeah, I'm giving this one like a 7.5. Okay, see, you did it clean. You did this clean. The actual, it doesn't look much like it was faded, except probably up here. But this is like, I'd say this is a 1, and then you kind of faded the back end, and you did a good job of keeping this to look like natural. But what I would say about this line, go around the ears. Don't ever forget the ears because the ears are very important. Make sure this line is crisp, and your edges, if you want to make an edge, you gotta make that edge. Make this like clean, like it's not, none of that is clean. I'm not sure if you left out on purpose or you actually tried it. You want to make sure that's clean. AAA_ cuts. This was, I think, seemed like a pretty neat trim here. I'm not sure if this is an undercut or not, but if it wasn't an undercut, I'd say blend that. But if it was, then make the line more distinct, because I'm not even sure if what's happening here. But yeah, I'm giving this one a 7. This is a fairly nice fade. Fairly nice fade. But what it begs me to say, okay, first of all, this lineup is crisp as all hell. Very crisp. Even though this looks lighter than this. I'm not sure if it's because it's blurry or not, but these two sides don't look the same because this ultimately looks lighter. This ultimately looks darker. Like I was saying with the transitions, this seems to be like, I'd want this to be a little bit darker, like bring that darkness down a bit or something, just to make the transition be a little more smoother, because it just looks like this is like one level, like just to oversimplify it. This looks like one level and this looks like another level, you know what I'm saying? But otherwise, this is dope. You did really well with the back, really well with the back, because this is difficult. The back is difficult because it's usually harsh hair, even for a kid. Like you think it's kids, it's lighter hair. No, typically the sides of heads are lighter, back of heads are coarse. Yeah, you did fairly good. I'm giving this one an 8. Okay, let's see. I say this fade is all right. It's not too bad, not too shabby at all. But this is like pretty much the best part of it, this area. But if let's look real closely at this thing. You see this right here, this curve right here. It's like kind of like an L, right? Let me go down here, and this one's kind of like a L going this way. Starts here, then goes out. Then it starts here, then curves, then goes this way. Two different sides. You cleaned up the ear, that's nice. I like that you cleaned up the, but then we look at the back of his head. It looks like it curves out like this. Look at the back of this side, looks like it curves in. So this is obviously not an even cut unless you took one picture, then cut him, then took a picture, which I doubt. I assume you use clipper over comb or just a guard, but make sure you just use freehand and then just clean it up, because that gets the little specifics better than everything I've ever used, honestly. Wow, this fade is dope. This is amazing. This is amazing. Pedro Medina, look at you, bro. And you're not even in the shop. This looks like he's at his house. Respect to everybody who's cutting hair in their houses and getting it. You know, this is really not an easy task. It's not an easy thing to do. We are the people that represent go-getters. That's what we are. That's what we do. We don't have anybody telling us what to do. We have something that we're interested in and we go get it. And this person obviously is doing that. I respect everyone who does that. We connect on a personal level if you are a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but anyway, this entire fade is dope. This line is dope. The only thing I have to say about the fade, though, is this part right here. Seems like he wanted to keep it dark again. But, you know, this hair is just a little too long. I'd want that to be trimmed slightly. You know, I know you want to keep that line visible, but, you know, just ease up on that a bit. And that's the only thing I got to say about this. Other than that, this joint is dope. 9.5. Nope. First ever haircut. He did say that. That's a good first ever haircut, I guess. You know, everybody got to start somewhere, like he said. He did tell me that in the email. Bulk right here. You want to make sure you come up, clean that up. I'm not sure if you use trimmers or not, but you got to make sure you use trimmers, bro. Clean that up. It doesn't look like he has a cut unless you bald faded or something, but that doesn't look like he got a cut. First cut ever. First cut ever, you get a 5. It's better than some first cuts, I'll tell you that. Okay. Oh, man, it's all greased up and crap. See, now this is somebody who didn't leave darkness here. But anyway, okay. First I'm going to say this fade is alright. It's a little okay. The angle is weird to me, though. It like starts here, then goes like right here. It's either like you want to, I'd say you probably try and curve that or something. It's just an awkward thing for his head, because if you try and look back at it, like let's just step back and look. It looks like there's a line coming like this, just straight line, just on top of his head. I guess if it was faded better, you wouldn't be able to notice that, like up on this area. But this fade down here is dope. Can't even say anything about this. Like, can't see the line, can't see nothing. Just the direction is weird to me. This line could be sharper if you just left a little bit more here and there. And I know it's sometimes I do it. Like, you don't know whose hair looks thin all the time when you're cutting hair. I can tell that this dude, his hair is thin, you weren't sure, and this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his hair, it's thin. So you can just go over it the next time and be dope. Solid scorp. Giving this one an 8.5. Good job, bro. And that's it for RMF. Thank you guys for taking a seat at the barber's table. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We love you guys here. And welcome to the crew if you've never been here before. And welcome back if you've always been here. Thanks again. See you guys in the next video.